was talking about power sources earlier, and actually, you see this? It's a thermal evaporation plant. Now this is... Oh, wow. I think these used to have need dynamic tanks, but it doesn't look as though they do anymore. I know they did. They do need a lot of steel, though. This is for really deep stuff of nuclear physics and all that. This is way up there. An antimatter pellet? You know how you get those? Use a supercritical phase shifter. You need polonium, but to get polonium you need nuclear waste, and to get nuclear waste you need to be willing to take a really, really big risk. Because radioactivity and mechanism has some really nasty consequences. That's why I'm so on the fence about this here. Teleportation. It's the dream of everybody who plays this game that they can just whisk themselves away from here to there. Mechanism makes it simple-ish. What's that cost? 4 basic control circuits and a one of those teleportation cores that I made earlier. Alright. Rich redstone. Come to think of it, I'll install the precision sawmill and the basics here installed into a precision sawmill and make that a basic sawing factory. Just to show you what that thing can do. So this is good for 4 basic control circuits. I'm gonna think that I already got 1. And I keep running out of iron. Rather, I keep... I'm stingy with it, I guess you could say. Maybe I'll just put all my mechanism stuff in that jungle box. That'll help me keep better track of it. Oh, these are both biomass. I'll have to attend to that later, though. Consolidating them in case I need another advanced chemical tank, which I don't know how many of those I actually do need. I got 20 of these left. And this teleportation core, I need atomic alloy. Which means I gotta refine one of these. And one of these. And I only need 2 units of atomic alloy to make a teleporter. Well, a teleportation core. I stick this refined obsidian. I can't do that anymore? Oh well. I used to be that you could stick whatever you're going to put in there next, so that it would automatically fill up. There we are. And now, one teleporter. I mean, the teleporter by itself doesn't work unless you've got a teleportation frame. Like these. You can make 9 of them with 8 ingots of refined obsidian and a glowstone. Well, I might as well do that. I know it's not in, actually, I might as well just enrich the rest of my osmium. No, because I'm going to need at least 9 9 osmium ingots for the osmium compressor. And I suppose that once I get enough energy to run the digital miner in a practical manner, then I'll be able to use Silk Touch and double the ore instead of in the enrichment chamber instead of simply making 4/3 of it, I guess you'd say. I'm gonna need glowstone. I got some of that from the raid. Wasn't that a raid? I don't think I'm ever going to get sick of mentioning it. And then I think it's only 1 diamond. I'll just put this in here. I think it's faster than furnace and smelting ores. So using this diamond, I'm going to make 8 obsidian dust. And speaking of obsidian, I'm going to use this glowstone ingot in the osmium compressor to infuse it with osmium and make an ingot out of it. We're waiting on this. Okay. This is all the distance covered by... Oh, I thought I couldn't zoom out. All the distance covered by my various trips to that one dungeon. Now I need to add a waypoint here. Just to make sure I know where this place is. And there was another dungeon. It's around here somewhere. Looked like a pirate ship. Here it is. Much smaller. Now that I have the jetpack, I can go to that one aerial dungeon Because the first time I died, it was because I tried to pillar my way up there. And, well, made a pretty big crater on the ground when some nasty thing riding a phantom spawned when I thought it was too far away from the spawner. I suppose I'm going to have to approach that really carefully. Well, that's running. Let's see if there's anything else I can make like right now. An energized smelter. Let's go take care of that. As soon as... There we are. As soon as I make some more control circuits. There's the energized smelter. I'll claim the reward from that in just a bit. For now, I'm going to build, or rather implement, this teleporter. Now this is something I'd like to put in the base. But to do that, I'm going to have to move a few things around, like the stone cutter, and I'll do a little bit of I wonder if I'm going to have any room for this. Basically, the teleporter and the teleporter frame make a sort of an archway. I'll put this in here to if I want to plug in a power cube. I'm missing something here. Okay, I'll pick a frequency for it, but there's only the one teleporter. But it is, once I rig up like another one and connect the two on the correct frequency, I guess, then I'll be able to actually demonstrate how the thing works. I got one arrow floating around in here. So I was talking about solar power earlier. Well, if I remember correctly, the evaporation towers, I think they require four advanced solar panels. Yeah, it is pretty steep, isn't it? Instead, I'm going to build 3 of these, make them into... Oh, wait. So yeah, once again I found myself out of infused alloy. I wonder if I can... I'm sick of waiting. So what I'm going to do is take some of my speed upgrades, take some of my energy upgrades. I use so many of them on that digital miner. That zombie really needs to eat more brains. So let's see. Have here. Actually, considering how often I use this one machine, I use them all in here. Well, like I said, I'm sick of waiting. Make one of these, and make one of these. And it takes 4 of them for an advanced solar panel. There's a gas burning generator. Now that you need an electrolytic core, but you need osmium dust for that too. Put in my zombie flesh. Did I really forget to install the energized smelter? Well, I've done some mechanism quests and gotten my feet, well, a little bit more than wet, but they haven't finished writing it in this. Writing these, I'm not exactly big into automation anyway. Mostly because I don't need an infinite supply of things. Powwow, on the other hand, I mean, yeah, it takes a lot to craft some of this stuff. Then there's blazing crystal. We need to get blaze rods. And where do you get those? Well, I haven't been going to this place just yet, have I? The Nether. But there is a rather innovative way to make a portal there. So I could probably you make that right now. I know where there is a, or at least where there should be a source of lava. It's this direction. You see, sometimes when applied energistics meteors land, they make really big pools of lava. And there's a thing of some kind. I don't know, somehow I think this village is no ordinary village. But what is it? Well, never mind that now. I'm going to go and take a nice bucket of lava. And now that I'm done with that, see what I can make of this place. Hey, it sounds like there's villagers around here. I think this is really just a super kind of village. Oh, brother. I want to know whose idea it was to put a house on lava. Let me just fix that for a second. Of all the places to have a naturally occurring lava pool, in the middle of a village. I don't know whether villagers are dumb enough to voluntarily step into lava pools, or just sort of meander into them. This place looks like some kind of library. And there's target practice. Oh, this is a kind of a ladder. Kind of curious if anything lives here. You can go down too. I don't know, maybe I'll revisit this place at some point. But for now, I'm a little bit more concerned with the Nether. And who are these guys? Masons, it looks like. Oh, you can dig up clay. I'm gonna need clay for dielectric paste. Not exactly in the mood to trade right now. But it's good to know what villages are nearby, just in case you need a quick way of making emeralds. Or, well, trading for them. I mean, you can mine them if you're in an extreme hills biome, but I don't think I'm anywhere near one. I'm going to make a nice site for them. Put one here, the other one next to it. And there we go. 2 free blocks of obsidian without having to use without having to use a diamond level pickaxe. I'm not sure whether I've got one on me or not. And now to build the rest of it. Do I already have a flint and steel? Yeah, I do. I remember when I picked that thing up. I knew I was gonna need one. Just put the rest of this stuff back. And then I'll light this on fire. And I'll take a bit of a break, but and then, well,